Hello everyone, I'm that guy, and today we're checking out Subnautica. This is an underwater survival crafting game with a heavy emphasis on exploration. I really enjoyed this game when I played it a few years back, but am super rusty. The core gameplay loop of gathering resources, exploration, and crafting while trying not to get eaten or run out of air is what I really enjoy. If you like games like these, smash those like and subscribe buttons. We have much more on the way. So take a load off, kick back, and relax while we dive into Subnautica. We are just gonna start up a new survival game here, and let's go. So like most games of this genre, it starts with a launch and a crash land onto an alien planet. With a twist, we get knocked out instead of being able to see the landing. Alright, first thing we have to do, I suppose, is put out this fire here. Alright.
You have suffered minor head trauma.
Minor head trauma? That might as well be my middle name in these games.
Good luck.
Yeah, we're gonna need that here. So our PDA is where we have all of our inventory, blueprints, and just some basic information for us here. And just have a look around our little habitat here. As usual, these things are tiny. Let's see, looks like we have a med kit here. We're gonna need that. We've got a little bit of water and food with us as well. And our first glimpse of the alien world.
Zero human life signs detected.
As is the case for most of these games, we crash land alone on an alien planet and are expected to survive. This game takes place predominantly underwater. We've got a few things we gotta keep track of. That would be our health, our water, our food, and most urgently, our oxygen. As you can see, early on, we do not get to dive very far or very deep. Part of the game is gathering up resources in order to turn them into survival items and then expand our base. So most of these little fishy guys can be interacted with. For example, you.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications.
As you can see, we do not get a chance to stay underwater for very long. First thing we want to do is gather up some basic resources. To do that, we've got these little limestone outcroppings. At least early on, we just spam click them a little bit and pick stuff up. In this case, looks like we received some basic titanium. Now this bladderfish that we picked up a second ago can be turned into food, or we can turn it into water. Let's just go around and gather up some basic resources here and try not to drown. Looks like we've got some quartz here. That gets turned into glass. All right, got a little copper there, a bit more of that titanium. Just gonna run around and get some basic materials. Hey bud, what are you? It's like a manatee sort of guy. That doesn't look safe. I think we're gonna steer clear of him for a little while. And what are you? Looks like you are a peeper. You can be turned into delicious food. God, this game is so gorgeous. Even though it's a few years old, they really went all out with the art style here. It's kind of wild how graphical fidelity kind of hit a peak a while back, and it has been diminishing returns ever since. Yeah, the models on these fish are just the best. Almost out of oxygen. Need to get back up to the surface. Boy, we go through 45 oxygen in a hurry. I think the first thing we're going to want to do is see if we can build a better oxygen tank. I don't know if we even have an oxygen tank. Seems like this guy's just holding his breath here. We've still got a fair bit of room in our inventory. I'm just going to keep running around and gathering up basic materials around our little pod here. Have a little snack. There we go. That got our food back up to full. What's this? Some scrap metal. That will come in handy. What are you? A brain coral. Ooh. Hey, would you look at that? This thing gives us oxygen. Nice. That's going to be really handy for us to stay underwater a little bit longer. It is getting awfully dark out here. I really can't see much anymore, so I guess we'll head back to our hab. We got a little bit of some of the most basic resources here, so I feel like we're going to be able to craft something good. Ooh, would you look at that? Looks like we have a lower entrance as well. Nice. Gotta get our hab back online. In order to do that, we are gonna need some equipment. Looks like we can get a standard oxygen tank. That's gonna really help. Yeah, there we go. Looks like we went from 45 to 75. We can turn that bladderfish into a bottle of water. And we might as well go ahead and cook up a little food while we are here as well. We've got a fair number of tools here that we need to build. The first one we need to focus on is this repair tool. To get that, we need silicon rubber, cave sulfur, and titanium. We can turn that metal salvage into a bunch of titanium. Nice. Some other stuff we're going to want is a flashlight and a survival knife. Flashlight requires a battery. A battery that requires acid mushrooms. I remember seeing acid mushrooms right outside of our habitat here. Yeah, these guys. Go ahead and grab a couple of them and see if we can't smash together a battery. Yeah, there we go. Over in our tools, that should give us what we need for a scanner. Looks like it'll be pretty useful to grab early on.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology.
Yeah, we really need to get that repair tool. Silicon rubber. It's like that comes from creepvine seed clusters. I don't really know where we get those, but hey, we'll find them. Come here, you. I'm gonna scan ya. Haha, get scanned. I'm gonna scan you too. Yeah, get scanned, buddy. The sun is finally coming up. Let's just run around and scan some stuff. Maybe pick up some new resources. What are you? I'm gonna scan you. Yeah, get scanned, buddy. After we scan things, that gets added to our data bank here. Got things like the gasopod. Good stuff. Come here, you. A boomerang fish. That's probably gonna be a nice little snack for us. What? Oh, geez. Ah, what the heck was that? I think out of the corner of my eye, it came out of this. Ooh, cave sulfur. All right, that'll work. That's one of the things we were looking for. And some cave sulfur. Now we need to find those seed pods. Now I saw a bunch of long grass over here. I'm thinking this might be an area where we can find those. I also see a whole bunch of crap on the ground. We can use this to scan things. Yeah, like that. Got anything else to scan here? Ooh, Sea Glide. That will let us travel much farther and much faster.
30 seconds.
All right, we have scanned a grab trap. Creepvine, yeah, this I think is what we need to get those pods. It looks like we got creepvine pods right over here. Are you gonna attack me? Nah, you're not gonna attack me. Creepvine seeds have been acquired. We need that for silicon rubber. Beacon fragment. All right. Cool, looks like we're finding all sorts of good stuff here. Yeah, like that. A bit more quartz. Oh, not you. Not you. Ow. We are already at half health. We might just want to scavenge this and head on back to base. Anyway, back in the hab. Yeah, looks like we got another health pack. That is just what I needed. Back over to the fabricator. Let's turn some of this stuff into silicon rubber. That gave us everything we need to unlock the repair tool. That is gonna get our hab rehabbed. Come over here and use the old repair tool. Hey, there we go. We gotta repair this radio here too. And we have a message waiting for us. What do you have to say? All right, looks like we are not getting rescued anytime soon. I think these fins are gonna be the next thing to get unlocked. That'll help with our traversal speed. It looks like we got just enough for a survival knife. Nice.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints. The knife remains the only exception.
Looks like we're not going to be getting any guns anytime soon. Just going to drop our materials off. Let's get back out at it. Looks like we got some good stuff here. Ooh, got silver and gold. Nice. Our water's getting a little low. I think we need to grab a couple of these bladderfish. Come here, bud. I need you for your water. But there's some more good stuff in this cave here that we haven't checked out yet. We got titanium all over the place, copper all over the place, and all the quartz. We even got a little scrap metal here. Vehicle bay fragment. Nice. Ooh. All right, we just unlocked the Sea Glide. So the Sea Glide is basically our first fast transit option. It vastly increases our rate of movement. Let's get on back to base and maybe see if we can craft up a Sea Glide. I have a feeling we're gonna need some batteries for that, so grab a couple of these guys. I saw table coral was part of some other crafting recipes. Yeah, there we go. Get a couple of these guys. And just scoot back over to our hab and see if we can craft ourselves a Sea Glide. To make a Sea Glide, we need a battery, lubricant, copper wire, and titanium. First things first, we'll make a battery. We'll make some copper wire. And what do we need for lubricant? Ah, more of those creepvine seed clusters. It looks like we got enough materials for a computer chip. This habitat builder, it needed a computer chip, wiring kit, and a battery. A storage crate is gonna be something useful that we can position right by our hab here. Can you go here? Looks like you are just hanging off the side of our hab here. That works. Looks like we have a message. Might as well check that out since it's dark out.
Uploading our coordinates. Don't go home without us.
Looks like we gotta go help out one of our fellow crashies. Looks like crates have fallen off the side here. The sun is coming up. Can finally see again. We need to find more of those creep vine pods. Gotta remember what direction those pods were. Hey, there we go. It was this direction. Grab a couple of more seed pods.
Continued degradation of the auroras, drive core, may result in a quantum detonation.
Hello, little cave. Yep, looks like we got an explodey boy coming after us. Looks like he missed. Good. Oops. Oh no. Ah, we didn't quite get away in time. Only took a little bit of damage there, though. All right, back on the hunt. Oh, not you. Ah, jeez. Got some more good materials in this cave here. Oh, but looks like we're pissing off the explodey boys. Ow. Jeez. Alright, we are running low on health. Let's see what's down in this little crack of a cave here. Anything good? Bunch of resources here. Yeah, we gotta get out of here and get back to our habitat. With another successful resource run under our belts, let's see if we can't get ourselves a sea glide crafted. Copper wire coming up. And is that going to let us build a sea glide? Yeah, it is going to let us build a sea glide. Nice. Let's check this guy out. Ooh, there we go. That is much faster. Nice. To get a high capacity oxygen tank, need a couple of glass and some more titanium. So glass requires quartz. And then let's craft us up some titanium. Oh, looks like we got a message on the radio. What do you have to say?
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Bud, I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm probably a little too late to help him out. Let's see if we can't get this oxygen tank crafted now. Yeah, there we go. That massively increased our oxygen. That's what I'm talking about. The rebreather is the next thing we get for oxygen. That requires a wiring kit and fiber mesh. Wiring kit is a couple of silver ore. So far, none of these look like they are related to fiber mesh. Guess we're just gonna have to keep cruising. Yeah, let's get a little food going too. I'll just snack these guys down right now.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
I don't know, swimming's a pretty balanced exercise. It's one of those ones that pretty much works all your muscles all at once. Assuming you're doing it right anyway. I think our next thing should be a habitat builder. This is gonna let us start building up a little more advanced survival base rather than having to rely on this pod. To do that, we need a wiring kit and a battery. We've got what we need for a wiring kit. And we just need to find a couple more acid mushrooms to get us this battery kit. And that gives us everything we need for the habitat builder.
The builder tool is designed to construct habitats.
We've got our habitat building tool here. That is gonna let us build all manner of cool things. Man, this game is so pretty at night. All these bioluminescent things. Boy, is it pretty. Let's go ahead and check out this Sea Glide crash. Maybe there'll be something interesting over here. I'm not expecting to find any people. All right, pod number 3. What is behind your door here? Oh, well, looks like the side's just blown out. Okay. Anything good in here? An abandoned PDA.
Integrating new PDA.
Alright. Got a new blueprint. Nice. Looks like that is about it for this pod. Oh man, that's a deep little cave here. Wonder what's down here. Anything good? Ooh, ow.
A common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation.
Ooh, a little bit of gold and a little bit of silver. Nice. That is going to be really helpful here.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drag core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
The Aurora's about to go kablooey. Not really much we can do about that. What do you got in there, bud? Cool. Mobile vehicle bay. That's going to be handy. Ooh. Another gold. Nice. Inventory is full. Guess we gotta get back to our habitat. Looks like we got another radio message.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached.
All right, let's go ahead and check out this other life pod here. They said they were under attack, but I have a feeling when we get there, there ain't gonna be much for us to do. Oh man, what are you? Some kind of giant whale tentacle monster. Let's check out this pod here, see if there is anything good. Ooh, got a little piece of a sea moth. Looks like we need 3 of those.
The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. Don't know why no one's coming for me.
I'm gonna guess that ain't nobody know that we're here. So far, everything they've told us is just automated messages. What is this guy? He's got a whole bunch of stuff growing on him. Okay, let's give him a scan. It's called a reefback. So looks like we can collect some basic resources off of this guy. Oh dang, 2 of them right here. What is a rogue cradle? Why can't I take it? Can we scan it? Yeah, we can scan it. We'll close out this first episode of Subnautica here. I've really enjoyed jumping back in after so long away. We crash landed on a hostile alien world and managed to get some basic unlocks without dying. including the Sea Glide. Running around gathering resources and crafting new gear is lots of fun. I forgot just how gorgeous this game looks, especially at night when everything lights up. In the next episode, we're going to build our first base and see if we can't find the rest of those sea moth blueprints. I'd sure like to get that built. I really hope you enjoyed this first episode of our new series. If you did, smash those like and subscribe buttons. If you'd like to help us out financially, you'll find a link to our Patreon in the video description. For now, I've been that guy, this has been Subnautica, and we'll see you for the next video. Take it easy, guys.